Hi, this is Traceyhd, and I want to thank you for joining me for our weekly Oracle and Tarot card reading, and this will cover us from May 6th to the 12th. We're using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, and we're going to do a pick a card. This will be card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Okay, and let's get started with the reading. I ask angels, light beings, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And for card number 1, we have financial constraints. Okay, and this is card number 13. So in the beginning of this week, we're looking at, maybe having some type of, money situation, maybe crop up out of nowhere where money's feeling a little tight at this time, or maybe you need to examine your spending habits. Okay, and make sure that you're living within your means, because we never know when emergencies could crop up where we need extra cash that we didn't expect to have needed. Maybe an appliance go in our home, maybe our car break down, maybe an unexpected medical situation. So this card is telling me that this is not a time for indulgence. Okay, so be aware of what's really important. Okay, and what you choose to spend your money on. Think about it before you spend. And I know it's easier said than done. We all love retail gratification. We had a hard week, a hard day, a hard month, so we go out and buy something for ourselves. And we shouldn't deprive ourselves, but you got to sit down and think about where your money's going. Okay? This is a time to get our finances in order and examine what we're spending our money on, what could be cut out. Maybe we could save some money on the side for, some unknown circumstance. And then the next card is attachments. And we have this woman standing here, and it's very foggy and mysterious. Okay, and she's chained to, it looks like this wooden pillar here. She has a shackle around her wrist, and she's chained, and she's holding this mask up in the air. Very interesting card. And the upright position of this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments, okay, to old patterns or people from your past. The chain at your wrist, see this chain here, okay, is bolted to fear from the past. It's like you're tied down to this wooden pillar. You can't escape. You're being enslaved by it. That's what I look at it as, though. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. So you might be putting on an act that everything is okay in front of people when inside you're dying. Okay? They say attachment is the root of all suffering, and so it is. It is. Whatever you're attached to, okay, has this control. It has this hold on you. This reminds me of the devil card in Tarot. Whatever binds you, whatever controls you, whatever, is taking over your life. Okay? So, although, you might be wearing this mask in front of people, okay, that everything's okay, it's time to take the mask off, is what this is saying. You got to take this off, okay, and face whatever it is, what's holding you back, okay? And the stuff that's holding you back could maybe be physical addictions. It could be shopping, overeating, overdrinking, substance abuse, maybe emotional patterns where you keep falling for the wrong people that are unemotionally or not emotionally available, okay? This could be, maybe still being attached to someone that you've broken up with, an old relationship that you can't seem to get beyond. All this stuff is keeping you stuck. It's in the past. It's over. It's done. It served its lesson that you had to learn. If it was good for you, it would still be here. So if this is a person you're holding on to, okay, you got to let it go. And if this person's meant for you, they'll be in your life. They'll come back. And if they don't, okay, so be it. Okay. You can't be, living in fear and addicted to old, unhealthy habits, just dysfunctional, toxic relationships. We all have them. We've all experienced this. And believe me, so many things could have such a grip on us that are preventing us from being happy. Okay? These chains that bind you, are very much your own making. She chained herself here. Okay? Nobody came and chained her up. She chained herself. She chooses to stay stuck in whatever this toxic negative situation is. Like I said, whether it's an addiction, okay, whether it's a bad relationship, spending too much, eating too much, drinking too much, whatever needs to be put back in balance, you need to do so. You need to take some time and courage and effort to let go. And it's not going to happen overnight, but you need to release. And when you release these things, you're making room for something more positive to take its place in your life. And until you release these things that bind you, okay, you're going to continue to experience this difficult energy, and it's just going to keep repeating itself, keeping you stuck. Okay, lessons will keep repeating themselves until you learn the lesson. It's like people that fall for the same type of person over and over and over, and then they're wondering why the relationships never work out for them, why things never last. It's because they didn't learn their lesson from the last relationship, that they got right back in the same situation again. The lesson will keep repeating until you learn it and you move on. So think of what you need to release. Okay. And I'm thinking, with this financial and then this, it could be a financial situation where you're overspending. Maybe you're taking too many vacations. Maybe you're buying too much clothes. Maybe you're going out to eat too much. Whatever it is, it's going to end up holding you back. It's going to control and consume you. So think of what it is you need to release and let go of. And then if you chose card number 2, we have here Caring Connection. Okay, and this is card number 14. Okay, and this card shows a couple, okay, in a tender embrace with the woman holding, this bouquet here. And it looks like a new love, and how appropriate, because it's spring here in the Northern Hemisphere where love is in bloom and flowers are blooming, and it's a rebirth and a new beginning. Okay, and this has to do with some type of a caring connection that's going on in your life right now. Okay, and this card upright signals the beginning of deepening of a kindred spirit friendship. So it doesn't have to be a romantic, even though this is a man and a woman. And I don't consider these cards gender specific. This could be 2 partners. It could be male. It could be female, whatever. It could just be friends. Okay, even though this looks like a romantic relationship because he has his arms around her, this could signify also some type of friendship. Okay, or maybe someone coming into your life that's going to offer you a new love or romance. Okay, or it could even signify a business partnership, joining with someone, okay, collaborating with someone. This reminds me of the 2 of Cups in Tarot. These cards, even though they're oracle, I could still feel these vibes from other meanings, from other cards that I've worked with. But, it says, when this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. So this could be a new friendship coming into your life, a new business partnership, a new romantic relationship. Okay, the relationships you already share may become more intimate. So if you're already connected with someone, maybe it's going to take it to the next level. Okay, or this could be a first chance meeting, something that's going to start brand new. Notice the opportunities to forge new and deeper bonds with people. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. So very interesting, where we're going to either deepen a relationship this week, or a new friendship, business partnership, or lover romantic relationship may happen as well. And then the next card is Yin Yang. Okay, and this is card number 22. Okay, and this Yin Yang upright represents energetic life cycles. Okay, the life cycle, and its purpose to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving into or out of your experience. Okay, because our life is made up of all kinds of cycles, beginnings and endings. Okay, and with this card being upright, it heralds a yin cycle, where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things that maybe you don't know things are happening. We have to trust in the things we cannot see. A lot goes on behind the scenes that we don't know about. Okay? And this is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It's an especially good time for contemplation, so wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, reflective. So open up to these sides of your nature being more than acting in the intention here. So it's telling you to take a time out. This is like a standstill, okay? You might be waiting for something to happen in your life, and it doesn't seem to be happening. And that's okay, because things are happening behind the scenes that you can't see. It's going to bring you whatever is for your highest good. So this is telling you, to go within, maybe meditate, go for a walk in nature, okay? It's telling you to be passive and reflective at this time. So good things are happening, but like I said, it's things that you cannot see that are working out behind the scenes. So keep the faith. And then if you chose card number 3, we have Magician and the Mirror. And we do have this interesting magician here. Okay, and again, this reminds me of the magician in tarot, and he has this infinity symbol up here. I don't know if you could see that. And he has his 2 hands here, this one with a blue light and this one radiating the red. There's a mirror in the background, and he's standing in front of it. Looks like this altar here. And this is card number 53. Okay, and what this card is saying is it represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the magician's left hand is a flame of passion and action. And I would think that the red flame would be passion, but in this case, it's a blue flame of passion and action. Okay. In his right hand, or no, wait a second, I'm wrong. I'm looking at this as the left. Actually, his left hand would be here on the right side. Okay. That's his left hand. So yes, it is a fiery red. Okay. And in the right hand, okay, over here, is a vortex of water and light of reflection. So we get the blue that represents water. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. And then the flame here, okay, the flame here is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. So together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands behind the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in the mist of the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life. And just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are. So this is telling me that something's going to take place in your life. And whatever it is, you have the power to achieve it. You have everything you need within yourself, okay, to make whatever this is, okay, take place. Whatever is going to happen. You have what it takes. So don't doubt yourself. If maybe you're offered a job or promotion, okay, you have what it takes to do that job. Do not second guess yourself. If this is a relationship where maybe you need to work on things and maybe heal a relationship, you have what it takes to do the healing. Okay? Whatever situation comes about this week, you have everything you need to manifest what you want. And then the second card is the Temple Path. How beautiful. Okay, we have this green, okay, surrounding here. It looks like this swirled path walking up these moss-covered steps. And it's such a beautiful and enchanted card. And this is card number 12. Okay, and receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in the lovely garden. So this path leads you to this beautiful garden, okay? And it symbolizes your spiritual destiny, this temple here, your soul. And, whatever it is, whatever phase we are on our path, we're all on different phases of life. Okay, we're all on the spiritual path together. Some are behind, some are right alongside of us, some are up in front of us, further on their path. This card is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul's purpose. So say something bad is happening in your life right now, that you're heartbroken. That is meant to happen on your path in order for you to gain the knowledge, the strength, and to become a stronger person. Okay? You're on your karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. So there are no wastes of time. A bad job that maybe you had that you wished you wouldn't have wasted your time there, that was not a waste of time. It taught you something. A bad relationship you might have been in that maybe you wasted some of the best years of your life on or regretted wasting any time on it at all, that also served its purpose and taught us a lesson. So nothing is ever a waste of time as long as we learn from it. And these lights, okay, these little orbs that are around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members, friends, angels, and guides, and all the loving spirit helpers that are going to assist you along this path. And you need to call on them, okay? Call on them whenever you need them. I always say, when you call on your angels, you need to ask them for assistance. They won't intervene unless they are asked to help, okay? So you're surrounded by these lights. You have this support system here, okay? So you're going through a very wonderful life-expanding time. So keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways and connect with spirit, and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. So you don't have to go this alone. So when the path seems rough, you don't know what to do, you're exhausted, you're heartbroken, you don't feel like you could take it anymore, call on your angels. Ask them for help and guidance, and you will see signs and synchronicities that will point you in the right direction. All you need to do is ask. What a magical week! Wow. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.